I honor you today. Jesus, Omekanaya. I bow before your throne. Jesus, Omekanaya. I honor you today. Jesus, Omekanaya. I bow before your throne. Jesus, Omekanaya. I honor you today. Jesus, Omekanaya. I bow before your throne. You are God. Welcome, you're welcome to International Boss Lady Bridal Shop. Oh, I say International Boss Lady Bridal Shop to the world. The International Boss Lady God of Justice. Let me share, please. You are God from beginning to the end. There is no man. You are God all by yourself. What's up, King? You are God from beginning to the end. There is no place for argument. You are God all by yourself. Welcome everyone. I welcome you in Jesus. I welcome you in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. As you come in, please like the video and share. Like and share. Why am I not seeing comment section? I say my pin this number. Yeah. Well, my pin number, please share, like, please like and share as you come in. Please like and share. Let me pin this number. This is my number where I need the ever known. Like and share, like and share, like and share, please. We have just 2 hours. Next over there at the waste time. Like and share, please. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. Like, please, and share. You are Yahweh, Alpha and Omega. You are Yahweh, Alpha and Omega. Good soul royalty. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, everyone. Please, we'll be starting straight away. As you come in, like and share. This is the International Boss Lady Court of Justice. Any other one I should come, any other court of justice, now fake. Any other court of justice, now fake. First and foremost, I will apologize for yesterday. Yesterday will not be get our midnight prayers. Reason being that I be get a class till late, and after that class I was really exhausted. And I will really be exhausted, so I not be fit come live. So for some time now, I go to be not really stable. On a bear with me, I beg. Pardon, because my hands are really be tied up, like really tied up. But with time, as time goes by, I go try for round up with some certain things. Everything will come back to normal. But for now, please, if you don't see me live, being it for prayers or our normal court session, just know that all is well. It is just time and nothing else. And of course, when I get time, I will create them. When I know I cannot divide myself. I cannot really divide myself. If it is not, if it be tight, it be tight. That is it. If it is tight, it's tight. So I'm not really divide myself. So please, when una see me online, una take me. So the day when I not come online, Linda Ngwa, welcome. God bless you. If you don't see me where I can, please, I'm always there. When I have time, I always create time, because we cannot do more than what we cannot. Happy Sunday, sweetheart. Happy Sunday. So that is it. So I beg, being it the girl with the vibes. Welcome. God bless you. So that is it. I beg, if you're not come live, for that one they expect me, when I know so I did, but for now, like I said, when I just give me some few months, I'm rounding up with my studies, I'm rounding up with things. Oh, I miss you too, darling. I miss you too. Long time. How are you doing? So if you're not come live, I always there. Someone will start. Nothing really. Nothing really. The lady who rented some bridal stuff in Douala. Oh, Linda Ngwa. Thank you to her. God bless you. God bless you. Quality was thank you very much. Villa Mama Lily the Lily. God bless you. Linda Ngwa, thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you for patronizing. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. You are a darling. You are a darling. Thank you, Linda Ngwa. You really patronize me. You be really good client where you don't argue. You know the quality and you go for it. You don't really argue. And thank you for the hundreds of thousands where you live for the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop. God bless you. I'm really grateful for rent wedding gown, buy all the bridal squad nighty, all the shoes, all the money where you can, the hundreds of thousands where you can live them. Only wedding gown alone for rent them, not to talk of the other things the way you buy them. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you very much. God bless you. Classic and and affordable. Thank you very much. This is the only place I love to come. Thank you very much, the girl with the vibes. Lida Ngwa, God bless you. So please, make we run to the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop. If you have not visited there, please go there. Rush to the International. Quality is the best for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Say you the at least for the wonderful review where they give for the things, and we have quality things there. Like the video, please. Like, please. We have quality things at the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop. Anything you want wedding is there. Be it bride to be balloon, be it all of them are foreign. Our clutches, our shoes, our wedding gowns, and they are really top quality. Now somebody this way they confirm them for So rush to the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop for your photo shoots. Even if you want to do your photo shoot, we have also 90 for pregnant women. If you want to do your now the plenty message. I'll be coming the girl with the vibes. Now so the round up with some things. You don't need to buy stuff for when you just go visit this shop. Thank you very much, Linda Ngwa. Thank you very much. Thank you for the wonderful review. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. So if you want to also rent, you can rent. We have crowns, we have rings, we have everything. So you can also rent, right? We also there for renters and also sales. If you want to rent for your photo shoot, you rent for your photo shoot and all the like. If you want to buy for your party wear, not only wedding, if you have a court only civil wedding, like for sign only for court, we have everything there. And if you want a special thing, right? You want a special might be special wedding gown or special dress or whatever that you want, we also do pre-orders. And you can also visit our handles on Facebook, the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop, on Instagram, the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop, and here on YouTube, the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop. We also do advertisement here. So search over all Douala, but I thought of her and quality was super. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank God for your wedding and congratulations once more. May the good Lord direct and lead you through your wedding till death do you part with your husband. So please rush there. We have quality things and very affordable. Very, very affordable at the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop located at Douala, Makepe, Carrefour, Abu de Bagi. So rush there. If you want for buy, we'll buy. If you don't want to buy and you said, okay, I just want to rent, we have also quality party wear. So like I said, anything you want and you think that, okay, I don't, till I want time, you know, they here, I want special, extraordinary, we do pre-orders. You just show us your catalog and choose what you want. We will negotiate from there, and then you pick it up at the right time. So we also order if what you want is not at the shop and the design that you want is not at the shop, we can also order. And before you make jack, is at your doorsteps. So please trust the International Boss Lady. Trust the International Boss Lady, because our priority, your dream wedding, is always our priority. Visit there. You have quality things. Just visit there, as Linda said. Just visit there. Just visit there, and you just make eye shopping or whatsoever. Just go around. Just stroll there. Visit. You see, we have quality things. So please try and patronize, and also share our link. Share it, maybe to friends, to neighbors, to relatives, people that they plan for get married. Please share it with them. We are always there. Like I said, even if a photo shoot, you want to do your photo shoot, pregnancy photo shoot, birthday photo shoot, we have things. We also do rentals. We have crowns and everything. Everything. Poppers. We have poppers for wedding, for birthday, and you know, everything wedding we have. Bridal squad, nighty, included the slippers and everything. I will drop some videos. I'll drop some video maybe tomorrow. I have to put some videos together and also drop it here. So please contact the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop. If you want the number, my number is there, pinned there. You can call me and I'll link you up with my manager and we take it from there. Oh, thank you very much, Linda Ngwa. Say, and I only shop we get new quality gowns for Douala. The rest bridal shop na very old stuff. I have one client. I began one client where, yes, Liffy. I had one client that also wanted to buy. She went round and round and round and round and could not even say where they could rent new bridal gowns. We have different sizes and different models. The only shop where you see and where they figure bridal gowns now, shop the way they sell bridal gowns. And when you go there, prepare yourself from 500,000-600,000 and above. Forget bridal gowns. You only buy, you don't rent. And the others that they rent, she went round and round and round and said they only have old bridal gowns. So please come. We are very affordable and reliable anytime, any day. We also do consider either you are buying, if you want to buy, or rent. We are always available. Pass up under Sky Follow. Okay, so that is it. Visit Health and Zumba Master. Thank you very much. So visit the International Boss Lady Bridal Shop. While you are thinking of visiting there, even if you not get engagement ring, just visit there. The grace that is at the shop, it will lead you through. It will link you with your life partner. Not saying this because I want to advertise her, but true, her stuffs are very good and quality. Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So please, and again, while you are going there, our lines, traveling lines, the CB available. If you are interested for travel for Canada, Ireland, Austria, any other Europe country that are available, I cannot remember all now. Just hit me up and I will give you, I will tell you everything, how it be available, and so they make your decision and you decide if you want to follow up the line. The guy will advise I'll cry me. So you follow up with the line. Please share this video. So we have the available lines. The lines where they be open now. The traveling lines where they be very open now. So when you meet up me, my number is there. I don't pin my number for day. Interested with line. Okay, Linda, please contact me. Write me up on my WhatsApp. and I will explain everything to you. You tell me the country you want to explain everything to you, and we take it from there if you're comfortable and you're ready. Again, last time I advertised, I be talk about, I be advise, not advertise. I be advise and I be insist. Say I am not a demarcheur. I not be brand ambassador. I not be brand influencer for this land issue where I be advise. Waka waka, welcome. Why be advise people, because I know that. Velicity, moment, please. I be advertise a land. I be advise some people. Say some people, they do where they get their small money, but because land they be very expensive, you know, for Cameroon, land they be very expensive. They not fit get them. I forget land for inside town. You start keep from 4 million and above. Forget land. So I get land where Mrs. If I don't buy. Also for the same person is very genuine. And they advise people say you get. If you get your small money, if you buy your land, not that way you say the one don't come buy, take the one don't buy. No, you buy your land, secure your land, and you keep it. Land will always appreciate, it will never depreciate. Like I said, I am not a demarcheur, I am not a brand ambassador, I am just advising people. If you are interested, people the way they get their land, you just might be look for some person, you go take a lawyer. That's what I did. You take a lawyer. This is land where they cut them, it be very cheap. So if you're interested, you call me, I'll link you up with the person. But I advise that before you do that, you take your lawyer, where they go make your documents, them, they go do a transfer, a certificate of transfer of deeds or so. They go do the certificate and everything is transparent, and you get your land. The land, contact me, Linda. The land they my for Limbe. They my for Limbe. So contact me. I'm just only advising, say, and it be cheap, so you fit get your land for day. Like I said, I repeat, I not be demarcheur, I not be brand ambassador, I not be anything. Contact me. I just advise, because even the section where I buy the section where I buy, I buy 1,300 meter square, 1,300. So with time, una go dey see the international boss lady streets, the whole streets for rentals. With time, by the grace of God. So those land they always be fine, because it be cheap. Yeah, because if you want to buy that land for silver, buy it for inside town, it go be very expensive. And I don't buy them in Waka. Not at all that they say you can't tell you say the one day. So if not of this insult for Cameroon, I for do a video concerning the bridal shop. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Where the land? I beg on a live video. Don't mind them. The girl with the vibes. So please, so please, I just advise, if you get a small money, buy your land, keep them. When you buy that land, before it won't be few years, you go sell that land with that money where double, triple the time all over Linda. No, okay, contact me, Linda. I go tell you some way there, and I will advise you. And believe me, Bella Fountain TV, welcome, sis. Believe me, it's something genuine. You go take your lawyer. That's what I did. I take a lawyer. You get your witness them. The owner for the land bring a witness them. Una make una document, then sign. Not that way you go pay money for back. No, then you can't sky story. Una make una documents, you sign. You keep your document, then there you start. Whether I want start bill or want start do whatever for day. So like I said, people the way they get their small money way, they never get land up to now, because they think say okay, they never get 3, 4 million, 5 million for get land. But this land you get 500 meters square for a very cheap price. So please contact me and I will direct you. Yes, I can't even buy land without lawyer. Yes, that's what I did. I take my lawyer. I take my lawyer. Witness the day you bring your witness, they sign, they do every document them, and so take your lawyer. You know, you don't going to pay money. So if you're interested, please contact me. This one I just advise. Say this land they go be, because when people they buy a lot, people they rush them, they buy a lot, and when they go buy them, they go begin to sell them now very expensive. And forget this kind of opportunity not be easy. Now they share them out with una. Anybody will be interested, you can buy your land and keep. Get your documents, even if you know I'm building now. Buy and keep. In few years, if you want to sell for sell land, you sell money when no go. Land will always appreciate. Okay, thank you very much, Linda. So that is that. Okay, Linda. Mommy asking for a friend, the first daughter of Konyere. Welcome, Mommy. Welcome. Happy Labor Day. Thank you. Thanks. As you come in, please hit the like button. So, everyone, as soon as see for the topic, what I put for the thumbnail, I put about a step where we'll be talking about stepmoms, stepmother, the way they don't treat people, or their stepdaughter, then their step picking them harshly, and they don't give them very harsh treatment. So we'll be talking about stepmom today. And I get one some person will be contact me where it be give me a story. That story I will just cut and part. We'll talk on today because it's a very pathetic story. It's a very pathetic experience. It be so. It's a horrible story, and wait where it be go through till this moment. We'll talk about them today. We'll throw a little bit light about stepmom. And then I get another person where in my inbox, where this one I don't keep them on the 14th, which is my birthday. On the 14th of February, which is my birthday, I don't keep this story. So we'll talk them on this day. I get a lady where they cry inside my inbox. I'll just give a headlight here where they cry inside my inbox about how a husband don't abandon me because a marriage don't be divorced, a master don't abandon me, don't drive it because a husband by himself don't scatter it behind. Erectors don't be destroyed by your own husband when I be absent. Now he don't abandon me. So she is crying, she's in pain. So I'm gonna bring that story here in full on the 14th of February, which is my birthday. So go use this my birthday while una dey bring una gift. Bring me champagne. Anybody want for my birthday, bring me champagne. Yes, Obella Fountain. Yes, sis. Now in marriage is a true life story, not the story of back. I'll bring the story here in full on the 14th. So she need advice, she need direction, she need what to do. She is crying, she's dying, she's smelling. It is she done rotten water the oops out where people cannot stand. People not stand closer to her. So that's what she's going through. She trusted me, but I'm going to keep her ID. I'm going to hide her ID and everything. She needs solutions. So we'll come on this day. I'll explain the story in full. Then we see how we can advise her on what to do and the next step to take. That is a story for another day. I decided to bring this story up on the 14th, on my birthday, on the 14th of February, which is my birthday. So, okay, let's move to the topic we have on hand today. When I share the video, I beg. When I share the video, we'll just go ahead. Anyone where they come late, go join because I get class from 4. So we have just 2 hours. I have class from 4. Okay, I have this lady from my inbox where it don't cry. Actually, I be not supposed to bring this story. Like to it don't be from my hand now, like some weeks now, but because I be busy and I know we don't really get time for create time, you know, for bring the story up. I say, okay, ma bring them today. We'll talk partially if need be. I'll go bring the story in full if we have time. This lady they talk about a stepmom. They talk about a stepmom, how the stepmom maltreated her till the last moment. How it be start? The lady explained to me, that boss lady, we were living happily with our dad, together with my siblings, with my mom, until when my dad started cheating on me, on my mom, started cheating with my stepmother, on my mom. It got to a point where my dad has to send my mom away, leaving us behind with our mother, and my stepmom has to come in, take over the marriage, the stepmom be moved into the marriage, why their mom be leave the marriage, because the maltreatment and everything was unbearable. So from then, their dad was still taking care of them, while their mom was struggling to see how she can fend for herself. So why she in particular was living with the stepmom, everything start for change for house. That was when the maltreatment started. That was when even the school that she was attending, the stepmom began for put pressure for papa for me they remove it from that school, put it for a cheaper school. That was when all the maltreatment started. And her mom in question struggled, and until she finally traveled to one of the African country in Africa, one of the African country, and she was doing well, doing her business there. So the mom was like, yeah, it would be another kind of mommy where they buy them, even though it be they out, but it be they still take care for picking them, buy picking them expensive things, them, buy picking even, very expensive things. So the maltreatment, because the dad was not always there, and to a point, the dad was listening to the mom. It's like the stepmom. It's like the stepmom that can take over the home. Yet another day with Emma. Welcome. God bless you. The stepmom can take over that home when I be in charge. So the discrimination between the biological children of the stepmom with her was different. It's like she was living like a slave. She was living like a housemaid in her own father's house, because her mom was not there. Jinkang Don, welcome. Happy Labor Day. So the torment where that girl be go through, it be unbearable. It be unbearable for the hands of his stepmom. Okay, as days goes by, things that they go by, they grow. It can worse when she lost her dad. So everything that was there, it can become worse. I don't know. The dad was not dead. If I'm not making mistake, this story don't give Mahana like how many weeks now. So the torments can be unbearable. I think along the line she lost her dad. If I'm not making mistake, she lost her dad. So finally, her mom also becomes sick. The biological mom, he also becomes sick. Where he be sick until he finally pass on, right? If mommy won't pass on, where mommy don't build house, if mommy don't leave property, if mommy don't leave, it don't work so hard, he leave property back home, back home for the kids and everything, a big house with a figure for rent and so on and so forth. So this stepmom mom now, he come in now, her own kids are going to school, but this lady was not going to school. Her own kids were living a normal life, while she was living like a slave or a house girl in her dad's house. Until it come to a point where, to cut out the long story short, then let us go into it. It began for Beck, the stepmom. Okay, please, my mother had this big building in Douala. Why not sell the building and send me to school, because I dropped out from school? I dropped out of school. Let me at least go to school. The stepmom refused. Let me at least learn a trade. The stepmom refused. So the stepmom was blocking. Maybe they blocked everywhere, where that girl could not do anything with her life. And she was very intelligent and willing to go to school to study. The stepmom was blocking everywhere. Even the dresses, everything that the mom bought and her mom's dresses, the stepmom took everything. I don't know how come when the father was there, took everything away from this lady. Amen, mommy asking for a friend. It took everything, and that lady was dressing in rags. And the stepmom will go ahead, laughing, provoking or mocking this girl that you are dressing in rags. Whereas this girl in mommy don't die, leave clothes, leave things in. Inside box upon box, this stepmom take these things in, lock them inside a room for release and for this girl. No, but this girl was dressing in rags, and she was laughing and mocking at the girl that she is dressing in rags. So the story is very awful. The story be very difficult. Until this girl can struggle and meet a man along her line. The story I'm just It plenty. I cannot really bring everything now because there's no time. So I'm trying to summarize everything. After all the long torture, torment, suffering, and everything from the hands of the stepmom, he finally can meet a man along the life. The man was not living in Cameroon. The man maybe na person we come out abroad where he meet up with people where they sell for get chop for chop. So this stepmom now, he can notice and he try for spoil the relationship. He try for spoil the relationship because he not be happy. According to the stepmom, now he own pikin be get for married, not his stepdaughter. So until now, the story is just get as it be. They have to struggle until this lady, even before he travel, he began for run and run with this man because they try to introduce him for his stepmom, but they try every means for stop everything. Stop everything. So now, this story na story where it be really touch me. This story be really touch me because nowadays we see how stepmoms and stepdads, not only moms, that they treat their step pikin them, which is very, very bad. Now I'm calling upon all the stepmothers and stepfathers. If you are a stepmom, if you've been a stepmother or stepfather for a pikin in life, when you know, so you know one play a 100% or if not even 80% fatherly part or motherly part for that pikin in life, there is no need for take another pikin where you bring over that pikin supposed to be your pikin, you treat them like a slave. Because nowadays we see these things with a lot with stepmoms. If you are going into a relationship or you dey go get married for a man where you know so that man he get pikin them or he get pikin, you have to accept the fact. Unless that man be hide away, they be hide that pikin for you, say, look, hide them for tell you, say, I don't have any child, I don't have hide, and then later you discover. But if you are fully aware, you know, say, this man, he get pikin, or this lady, he get pikin, and you're going into that marriage, you know what you are signing in, you know what you are bargaining for, you know what you get yourself into. You no go come take that your husband a pikin, you treat them like slave. You make your own pikin them be na there or gambasi them for house. You make your own biological pikin them na them own house. While your step pikin na a slave, na a mate, na nobody inside the papa own house. Because before you got married to that man or that woman, you be fully aware. Especially the women. Like seriously, especially the women. Some women they be very wicked. Some women are very wicked that they will take their stepchildren and they treat them like piece of trash. You go see a position where a stepmom go even stand in the gap because say your own biological children the day your stepdaughter might be their house and something like marriage go come so person want come married. If you not be your pikin, then you no go be your stepdaughter. No, they're not supposed to marry your stepdaughter where your own pikin they never married. No, your stepdaughter not supposed to get a good job where your own pikin they never get a good job. But you forget to know that there is God. There is God. If you don't want any good thing to come, you know what any good thing will come for your stepdaughter, your step pikin in life. No, so your pikin to go suffer because no good thing will come their way. You have to accept the fact and accept these children. Mommy asking for a friend say, even if he hit the child, if you cannot handle it, leave the marriage. Don't stay and hurt the children. That is true. Mommy asking for a friend. Because if you are going into a marriage or a relationship, if you meet up me with my pikin, you don't like my pikin, means you don't love me. If you cannot treat my child with love, there is no way you can treat me with love, because the love you have for me, you have to transfer for my child. Because if you know say I get pikin, you know that I have a child, and you accept to get married to me, you have to accept that child. You have to treat that child as your own. There should be no discrimination. But some women, they just want their way, they want to pave their way in to get into the marriage and started taking over. If you see the way some stepmothers are maltreating their stepchildren, it's a pity. It's horrible. It really be horrible. And this thing will go look at for two sides. Because if you see some stepmother, they not be all stepmother that they behave so. Some stepmom they way, they go there with their stepchildren. But family members, the one can tell that stepmother how to bring that child up. You shout at that pikin, if you forbid your pikin, you no go shout up for you. So you want to correct that child by might be beating the child. You did beat the pikin because it's not your own. Pardon, you no go beat them. So some family members are even the cause why they are bringing a lot of confusion in the marriage. Because if I am a stepmother to my husband's, might be my husband's child, means I should treat you, that child, like my own child. I should discipline you, the child, like my own child, because of course you are my child. So if I want to discipline you and some of the family members they hide in there for your skin, you want hala pikin, you don't hala pikin because none of your own. You want beat pikin, you do beat the pikin because none of your own. You want do so, you did do it because none of your own. True be told, some women are facing this. They not be free for really take care for their stepchild the way they want for discipline them, because family members will always complain because they are looking at the child and you buy the pikin clothes, you not be supposed to buy the clothes, you not be see some clothes a bit more expensive, you did discriminate. But in all, we have to sit up. If you want to be a stepmother, would you see I mean for social media like the other, I think I was it last year, where a stepmother for small pikin, they take a young girl, young pikin of, I think that child was 9 years, beat that pikin, they put that pikin in chains, lock it inside room. That pikin go for weeks, months, no food, like a slave. What did that child ever do to you? My mother, stepmother was terrible to them. I really need to contribute on this topic. The behavior can really scare a child. Drink and down, the number is there. Anyone that wants to call, they can call. We can be calling and go. We can give our contribution. If you are a stepmother, look, let me tell us something. Not be picky we carry for your belly 9 months. Go carry water for your OHB you drink. Not be picky we born and carry for your belly 9 months you push them. Go bury you when you die. Go treat you nicely when you die. No. Pikin when you call it pikini, call you mommy, you treat that pikin like pikin. Now the pikin, all kids are one the same. It's depending on the treatment you give these children. Because there is no guarantee that your own children will grow up tomorrow and take care of you. There is no guarantee. It takes the grace of God. There is no guarantee. Say your own picking them when you born them, when you don't give your all to them, they will turn up to give you waka stick for OHMU waka. But you see that picking when you pick them for street. You see that picking when even on your step picking, when you take that picking, you train that picking up. That picking go be now, might be now the one way go stand for you, give you light, build house, put you inside, put smile on your face. So please, if we want to treat children, we should treat them with equal love. You never know tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. You don't know who will carry water, give you cup of water, you drink. So if we want to treat children, let us stay away from discrimination. Some women, like men, are very wicked. If you get married to a woman or a woman get married to a man and you meet your step picking them, you have to know that what you're going to sign in for before you get into that marriage. Picking they already do that they exist inside that family. It is true. Say some step picking them be very horrible. They get very bad fashion. Well, no matter how you do your best, they will never appreciate. It is true. Say some step kids are there, especially the one where they don't really big, where they didn't have to cause confusion. But do your best as a stepmother or a stepfather and leave the rest to God. Do your best when you meet up a pikin for house. Not just come say, no, you see this property, now my pikin they be the chop chair. You see this property, now my pikin they go chop chair. You don't have any right. My pikin they be the legit pikin them. Because now me they married them. They married now me pay money for my head. So you be illegitimate pikin. Now my pikin they be legit pikin them because they married now me. Who are you? You don't have any place. You be telling a child in his or her father's house that child does not have a place there. It's a pity. Yet another day with Emma say, boss lady, not only stepmothers are maltreating their stepchildren. I have a colleague who told me that her blood elder sister maltreated and she was a slave in her house. Fear women. Some people are very wicked. Cartel? Some people are very wicked. Some people they be very greedy. Some people are greed. I believe say this one with this yet another day with Emma. This one is just not only wickedness but greed. You see some family members, not like what Emma said. It is not only family members. It's not only stepchildren, but some family members where, for example, una day house where maybe you people are like 5 of you, 4 of you, 9 of you, you name it, and una parents they don't die, they leave property behind. Some of the elderly ones they turn out for the treat the younger ones, and because of greed. Why are they greedy? Because they feel say whatever property will don't be left behind, they do want secure them for their own direct children. It is shocking that you will live. It is shocking say you go live house with your elder sister, with your elder brother, but they go treat you like an outsider. They go discriminate with you with their own kids. It's very disappointing. So, but today we talk about stepmoms and stepdaddy them, where they take their stepchildren, they treat them like slave. It's up. Pavata drinker. So uncle is up. Will a banana? Asking monster. So let me give him something, please. Like the video. Come. Let's go. Let me give you something. No custom samples. No custom samples. Village of the taco city. The taco city? Yeah. Come on. Come sit down. Yeah. Oh. So, okay. Yet another day with Emma. That's all King Day. I hope we don't subscribe for yet another day with Emma. Please, yet another day with Emma is also giving us positive vibes and a lot of good things. So on our platform. So yet another day with Emma. I don't know if you don't start go live. Like for some while now, I hardly visit show that just pass and pass because the time no day, but everything will come back to normal. I'm just rounding up with everything. So please, more help our sister here with another day with Emma. Subscribe and take her because she's very positive also, and she's giving us the vibes that the good energy that we need in this community. So hello. Good afternoon, mommy. Should I put you on show? Fine, thank you, ma. Okay, mom. Yeah. We have mommy asking for a friend in the building. Welcome, ma. Yeah.
Very great topic.
Thank you, mom.
What we really have to keep talking about this thing, because what people don't realize is that you never know who's gonna bury you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't know who's gonna educate your child. Especially when you see most of these people that are living life, have money, and then you bring all these other children in your home, or you have stepchildren. You think that your money will sustain you, your children will never need nobody, your children will never lack. But you don't know who will go before who.
Yeah.
Life is so unpredictable. You don't know even if the business you have now that is thriving may not thrive tomorrow. Those children, you don't know if their siblings are going to be the one that are going to be for them tomorrow. If you are, I see it as a blessing when God gives you that opportunity to be able to raise children.
Yes.
Because I was blessed to raise 4.
Wow.
And the last was 2 years old when I met their dad. You understand?
Okay.
Guess what? He's going to be 30 in April next month.
Wow.
He was 2.5. And he was the last. The first was 10. And I raised them with all my love in this America.
God bless
all
you.
my heart. Because
God
I
bless
always say, when you cannot differentiate the two. You cannot say you love somebody and then you don't love their children. If you tell me that, it's your line.
Yeah.
There's a very big disconnect for me, because when you love somebody, you love the people that they care about.
That's true.
It's automatic. It's automatic. It's so transferable. That kind of love is very transferable. So me, I've done it, and I did it with my heart and everything. Now you see, and I think that at the end, God blessed me late. God saw my struggle. God saw the way I love the children and said, no, this woman deserves her own. And she gave me one. But guess what? If you see the way they take care of her, I'm the one begging them. Like I have to be a police.
Wow.
Like stop. Because me, I don't believe in giving gifts to children that are not age appropriate. And that's how I raised them. But now they are overcompensating her and it's not correct. I'm like, you Puka, no. This is too much. You Puka it down.
Yeah.
The way they take care of her, I'm telling you, it's just amazing.
Wow.
Like, it's because when you do something good, when you treat children good, they never forget.
Yes.
Just like when you treat them bad, they never forget.
They'll never
remember
forget.
that.
True.
It sticks. It is so important. And to me, when it happened to me, I went through it. I was a stepdaughter. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I know the pain, what I went through. And people who grow up with me, they look at me, they're like, oh my God, you are one tough girl. Because I'll come out smiling. But I came from crying, you understand? But when I come out, I show my face and I do my best and I represent. But I came from a place of so much hurt. But my father was that man who stood up. Because men stand up, you understand?
Yes.
Because some of these things happen because the men don't stand up. Love your wife, but correct them when they are not doing their job or when you pay attention.
Yeah.
Don't look the other side. Pay attention when you see these things happening. Because the one thing was my father fought for me. My father stood to his best. There was a stage that he slept on the ground. Because my mother said from that and I was that child who was very respectful, loved her. All I needed was just to be loved, you know.
Yeah.
But she always looked at me as a threat because I looked so much like my dad. It got to a stage that she said I must leave. My father had to sleep on the floor. I still remember it like yesterday. Which is so that for them to take me, that car has to go over him.
Wow.
They have to drive the car over him. So many people have to stand, and this woman that you're married to, stand and fight for your children. Stand up and tell them the truth. If they don't want, let them go. Because it's good for family to reunite and everything, but it cannot be at the detriment of a child. You are hurting that child, and this thing, it translates to when they become adult, it affects them. But I did not let mine to affect me in that way. I looked at mine and I said, what I went through, no child will ever go through. So I did the opposite and overcompensated. And I'm glad I did that because most often we always think that, because we've gone through something, everybody who comes under us have to go through that.
Go through the same thing. Oh.
You have to inflict the pain. No.
It's not like that.
Because you've gone through it, because you understand it,
yes.
You should be the first person to be the advocate when somebody is treating somebody that way. For any challenges you go through in life, you should be the advocate to say, what I went through, I don't want nobody else to go through. So I just want that this is something that we can take away from the show today. That because you went through something, you should not inflict pain on other people because
Thank you very
it's
much.
a conscious decision that you can make.
Yes.
That you're going to do it. Yes.
That's
So it's
very
not an
true.
excuse. It's not an
Yes.
excuse that we have to live with. Because what if we live with that excuse, it's going to continue from one generation
To
to another.
another. Yes.
So thank you very much.
God bless
Thank
you, Mom. Thank you very much.
Yes, I just hope this girl find the person you're talking about. I hope that they find peace and invest in their own selves, and then use that experience to do good to somebody else's child, and it will give her fulfillment.
Wow.
That's the best way. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mommy. Thank you very much. So the line is open. You can call while we go ahead. So thank you very much, Mommy, asking for a friend. That was a wonderful advice. That was a great one. Mommy asking for a friend said that we should take this home. The fact that you have been through a lot or you went through something, you should not transfer it on others. Others should not go through the same thing because you went through that same thing. And that's what a lot of people have been doing. Because as suffer, to sleep under bridge, you know if you just can everything just work as smoothly for your side, you too must sleep under bridge. In fact, my bridge be the way go cover me, you know go even sleep under bridge for sleep. You go sleep inside water rain. Because I passed through that. The fact that you went through something does not mean that everyone will go come closer to you, go pass through that same torment. Thank you very much, Mommy asking for a friend. For that, we should take this home. Because that's what a lot of people are doing. Because you went through something, you passed through suffer, you fry makara, you sell granite, you suffer before you be what you are. Means any person will come closer to you, things they're not supposed to just go smoothly on that person just like that. It is not possible. No, you have to pass through worse things. You get to go through worse things that I went through to be able to stand. It is not like that. Most of people that have that attitude is disease from it. Because you be a stepmother, a stepdaughter to somewhere. When you were small, you went through hardship in the hands of your stepmom. You suffer, you went through, and you got married today. You have to treat your stepchildren the same way because you went through same thing. Sorry, it is not right. You have to use your opportunity and be an advocate, stand and correct things. Make sure that others that are passing through your hands should not go through the same pains. Yes, Mommy asking for a friend. That's why I hate the word stepsister. They should not pass through the same pains. Because as a stepdaughter, when you were growing up, you passed through the same pain. They treated you very badly. And like Mommy asking for a friend said, husbands, stand up. We know that most of times you're away. We know that most of times you are not always home. But try to put your ears on the ground, not to monitor your wife. But some parents, some papa, they need to even give listening ears to their pikin. Some papa, they need to pay close attention to their kids. If you come, you see your child crying, then your wife will be the first person to go and complain. In no wash pan today, I send you no carry water, I send it for dry clean, no nothing. You only play. You like the father, you will not call that child and have a one-on-one talk with that child to understand what is happening. You go join your wife, you fall on that child, and you give that child hell, which is not correct. Some papa, they didn't monitor that pikin, they will see and say, no, my child is not sound. My child is not feeling fine. Why is my child always mute? Why is my child always isolated? No. Once you come, you just know that you have to remember. And some of these men, they just go ahead and get married to a woman without even being in courtship with this lady to come to understand this lady very well. Some men, they just meet a woman, 1, 2, 3, Claudia B, God bless you. They don't marry the woman, they bring her for house. You don't even know the bad and the good side of this woman. And you take your pikin them where they come up and you trust them for this woman, their hand. A lot of papa, the men, they don't turn for lose their pikin them for untimely death. A lot of this, some of this stepmother, they need even go only through my treatment. So why they even poison their step pikin them? Especially when they say their step pikin get a future, be bright, it be very intelligent, you know, might be some of them turn even for poison their step for limited, they just move them. So that means you don't only we own picking them. They are your your sisters, not your stepsisters or stepbrother. That is true. That is true. As far as now they come from one womb or one papa, you are brothers, not even step. If one man gave birth to you people are blood. If one woman give birth to you to you people, people are not step, they are blood. If you are from the same father or the same mother, it is not step. Most stepmother, Claudia B say most stepmother have good heart, but friends are the instigating things. Yes, Claudia B, sometimes most of the stepmother, it is not all stepmothers, because there are stepmom that they really treat their stepchildren like mommy asking for a friend. They treat their stepchildren with love. But sometimes, thank you very much, mommy asking for a friend. Sometimes you see some of these women, the way they also can't born, they leave the pikin and go. Whether they can't born, leave the pikin and go. They are the demons, they foot with horns and tails. You see a stepmom will be outside the marital home. You know that the mother inside, the stepmom is really taking care of that child. But you are there instigating your child. You'll be outside, try to use your child to spoil that marriage, to bring confusion. Some of these women, the way they don't born pikin until they leave them, that now the thing that they do outside the marriage. They will call their child and say, they buy you the clothes. When you go do so, when they give their children in that, they want to use their child as a point of contact to cause confusion and division in that home. So in all, we all have to be careful, because some women are doing that. Some women are doing that. You stay outside the marriage home because you're angry that the man was supposed to get married to you and he did not get married to you, or you are still crouching on the man. And some women are in the house taking care of your child, taking good care of your child, while you are busy out there using your child against the woman, and also trying every means to see how you'll be sleeping with the man outside. Hello, darling. Good morning. Thank you. I put it for show. Okay. You're welcome to the International Boss Lady Court of Justice. Smash fire.
Thank you so much for having me on an amazing topic. I said, let me give my own little contribution. I have seen it with people around me, and especially with my mom. Mm-hmm. My mom said their mom died when they were young. And before she died, you know, in those days,
go ahead.
Women would call for somebody for their husband to marry, mm-hmm, because they are sick. Yeah. My grandma was sick. So she said, oh, she has younger children. She needs to get somebody, you know, that can be there, born, to take care of the children. Big mistake. Yeah. My dad, big shock. And my grandma, the other people went to marry the woman. They brought the woman back. Long story short, he came home. Even when my grandma was sick, they were maltreating her. You know, it turned out not to be what she expected. You know, it was really, really bad. And that's how my mom's younger brother to this day. Oh. He almost 60. But the pain in him, I think I was talking with him last month, and he was just going on and on. I was like, don't you think you need to go see a therapist? Maybe you need to talk to somebody. Mm-hmm. I mean, the pain was too much. And when my mom was fortunate to get out of it, because she married my dad, and she married my dad very young. Mm-hmm. And the love my dad gave her, and the people, she finds her way. Not everybody is blessed to have that. Mm-hmm. Because there are some people that will get stuck with that scar. Mm-hmm. It's hard for them to push forward, but she will manage her way out. But you could see there was no we don't even have that relationship. Like you could say, oh, maybe no. You just know, okay, that's my grandfather's wife, you know? Mm-hmm. Because she didn't make
effort. I remember countless times when my mom was sick, when she gave birth, she would expect her to come, but but she would do things for other people, for her sister. My mom's like, so you don't even come, no matter what we do. And I saw the pain in her. They would try so hard to please her, do things. But that's why I said this topic is very touching because we saw it. You see, so the things that we do, it affect the children even when they become adults.
Yeah.
And that is good. If you know you're not going to be able to do it, don't do it. Because you cannot come in a marriage with a child and you're treating the child that you brought into the marriage more than the children that your husband have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think, like mom asking for a friend said, if you don't need to be that change, you can change.
Yes.
You can turn things around. You can be an activist. You know. In another hand, I've seen people that have been great stepmom to their stepchildren.
Yes.
I have younger sister. Her mom, before her mom passed, her dad had his wife, but the woman and the children, they go along so well. Like you could see when the dad is having problem with the stepmom, she confide in the kid, and they're like come for their dad. So I think sometimes too there are people that are doing an amazing job being step-parents, stepmom, stepdad. But for me, if you're in a marriage, you have to pay attention because there are some men that are not paying attention to really know what is happening when the children are suffering.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's something that we have to look in every angle. Sometimes stepmothers are good, sometimes stepmothers are not good.
Yes.
But all of us have to make a change because we cannot just say, oh, it's bad if we are not changing. If you are closer to somebody that have a stepchild, advise that person, encourage that person, and child. You see, because at the end of the day, my mom and her sibling were the ones sponsoring the women's children.
You see?
So so nobody knows tomorrow.
Nobody.
We have to be careful.
Nobody
when you're
knows
placing
tomorrow.
God put you there for a reason. So
Yes.
use it. You can use it to be a blessing to somebody. Don't use it to be a curse to somebody.
That's true.
Thank you. That's my contribution.
God bless you. God bless you, Jinkendo. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that is it. We should not be will not be a pain in the ass for some picking them because you think you went through that. Blanche Ingram said the children said, boss, this so-called stepmom think they are maltreating their stepchildren, but not knowing that they are training and preparing them to fight for themselves. That is true. Blanche Ingram TV, God bless you. So sometimes if you are a stepchild, now you go there for house with fufu, now you go pound them, pepper now you go grind them, market now you go, makara now you go sell and everything. Sometimes these people, they think that they are maltreating you. They don't know that they are actually molding you up for your better tomorrow. And if you see some of these women, the way they don't decide say no when the day house, now they are step picking them, get for do everything. Why they are on picking and a prince and princesses. Pass on. Now prince and princesses. Tomorrow he go tell. Now that one the way that they got married tomorrow, they not fit boil water, they not fit boil rice. You know? This thing for you. They not fit boil water, they not fit boil rice because they don't be spoiled. You know? They don't. Yeah. No, it is not up. They don't spoil because that the people say that they are jabota them. It's not up, kind. So please, we also call, like I was saying, parents, learn to make your children your best friend, learn to communicate. Some of the parents, they don't make them too difficult. Well, if not of anything, you cannot even sit. Give your children that opportunity, that time, that they can at least communicate with you. They can at least, confine. Now they call me. So give your children that opportunity to confine in you. So that when it's not like you the monitor your wife. You dey monitor your wife, no. But if you give your children that space, be free with your kids, communicate with your kids, give them that freedom to be able to dialogue with you. Be open to your children. Don't be that kind of a parent that pikin is something go the hotty, enough he can confine in you. Say, mommy, papa, see, now this. With those kind of things, children are dying. Make your children to at least open up to you, even if something is paining them or they are angry. Make it in such a way that even my kids, I've made it in such a way that even if we wrong them, because children must not be the one to wrong us, we can also wrong our kids without knowing. But we'll make it in such a way that if we wrong our kids, they should be able respectfully open up. Mom, I want us to talk. This thing you said the other day, this thing you do, I'm not happy about it. Communicate, dialogue. Our children are not our enemies because you are their parents. No. Give your children that opportunity to dialogue with them. If you are free with your children, you easily indicate that something is wrong somewhere. If you're open with your children, you're free with your children, you can easily pinpoint that something is not right somewhere. And some of these men, the way you treat your children will give the room to the women to treat them the same way. If you treat your kids like trash, you don't love them. Even if a woman comes to your home or you get married to a woman, they will treat the same way because they see that after all, they love. If you don't show your children the love and you don't show them the care, they will take the same thing. They will follow the same footstep. You will see like the last caller called, say you see a woman who even come, you want come house, you bring pikin from outside. But you come turn your pikin and prince and princesses, more than the pikin the way they day house, they get full rights. Let us sit up. We are in the 21st century. We live for a computer world. We need to live for that archaic world, that time where you will see pikin papa go they come house, pikin they run go hide for no reason. When they hear papa they come, a bike they come, a motor they come, everybody do run, the one that they enter on that bed for no reason. They are just running. When you hear papa a voice, no money cough, for papa they are around, no money cough, living like people in slavery and slave trade. No, we are living in the 21st century where parents be open up to your kids. Your free time, sit to your pikin and dialogue with them. Give them that opportunity to be able to open up to you if there is something. There is no way that if something is going on, your children will not open up to you. Fathers, now mommy they always be home who picking them. Try to sort things out the right way to let us limit this maltreatment of whether stepmother or stepfather or whatsoever. Don't just come. Some of you, before that their woman come, you don't be with your pikin, you know who be your pikin. You know what your child can do to an extent what they cannot do. Your wife no go just come in, it will give you another attitude altogether for your pikin where you don't know. Some of these women, when they come in, then you begin to discover that your child is a drunk, your child is a smoker, your child is a thief. Whereas all this while you did not see all those characteristics to you, you not see them for your pikin. But when some of these women they come in, they begin to attribute your pikin to all those things just to give a dog a bad name to hang it. And if you are not wise enough, you join together with your wife and start to give that pikin name. Start when you come, as you come, they tell you anything, you just take it. You start shout. Some of you parents are the ones that have pushed your children to become drunkards, alcohol, a drug addict, wayward. Because you agreed and accept on something that you don't know. Your pikin where you don't be with them, you know that pikin before a man or a woman they come into your life. All of a sudden, they turn your pikin to another thing, start tell you things that are not right. And because you think you love your wife, you just believe whatever they say without a proper investigation, without a proper dialogue with your child. It is wrong. It is very wrong. So stepmothers, we are seeing even on social media nowadays, you see pikin for 3 years. What's it for pikin for 3 years? If you really hurt a woman, where you go beat pikin so they nearly kill him. You go beat pikin so you kill him. So one they even kill him, not nearly. What if pikin for 3 years go do you? What if pikin for 4 years go do you? When you go maltreat pikin to tell us another thing. You a mother that you call yourself a mom. When you also get same pains when you take and bond that pikin. Now the same pain where that woman where they outside take and bond that same pikin. Why can't we, some of us, treat children like children and let everything like that? You never can tell. You don't know who go bury you tomorrow. I repeat, none of us speak you a kind of your belly for 9 months. Now you go carry water, give you a drink. I know of a story, a family. And it's true, we should learn to know our kids. We shouldn't just accept what their step parents are saying. That is very true. We should learn to know our kids. Not only at home. Some of us will decide we're picking even for boarding school. Learn to know your kids. Not everything that people will tell you outside there, the teachers in boarding school will tell you, all of a sudden your child don't turn a totally different thing. All of a sudden, a woman when you come inside house, it start telling you picking now stories the way you need to understand. All of a sudden, you start see some characteristics the way they give for your picking where you need to understand. And you just buy the idea, you click, you are not home. You are not even there to monitor that child. You don't even have time to have a dialogue with that child. If any person, any papa will go to accept anything they tell you, it means you don't know your child. And it's a shame, say you as a father, a parent in a child's life, you don't know your child to an extent. Even though children, they have their own attitude that we cannot really tell, but you should know your child to an extent. You should know your child. Boss lady, that woman where beat his stepson, take knife, boss the boy he head. That's it. That now wait till we talk yet another day with Emma. A lot of these things are happening. We get for the cry out, maybe stepmom them. Some of them they call witchcraft them for their belly. Because if it is not witchcraft, it is not only wickedness. Where you go take pikin to use knife, boss his head. Big pikin to put in chains. Lucky for some room for weeks, months, pikin never chop like prison. Now when nobody begin for go now, police begin for come. How do you sleep? If not only witchcraft, I'm not thinking only wickedness. Some of these stepmother them, they go big house with their step picking them. When they don't that step, your stepchild does not have any right to eat on the dining with two people. How it starts. Then they'll begin to use your mom out there and insult that child, depress that child life. Your useless mommy dede the waka waka up and down. Your useless mommy dede. How does that concern that child? Why are you tormenting that child physically and mentally? You begin to use their mom to life stupid things. That's it they like your mommy. You dull like your mommy. Your mommy that abandoned you for the suffer. So some of them tend to be laying curses and terrible words for this innocent picking their lives. It is wrong. Transfer aggression. It is very wrong. So I beg all of us, even before you go into any marriage, any relationship, this is something I think that people should really take into consideration. You know I have a child or I have children. What is your take? Because not come for marriage, you can't start treat my pikin them. Like say you not be no, I be hide them for you, say I get pikin them, then later you discover them. So I have a child, I am telling you that I have a child. Are you serious? Are you ready to come into this relationship? If you accept me, you have to accept my kids. If you don't accept my kids, you don't love my kids, means you don't love me. You have your own motive, your reason why you come into this relationship or the marriage. It is not by force. Either you accept me, you accept the kids or nothing. Especially men that are not always home. For women, sometimes it's better because they are the mothers. Now, like mommy, they for the home when they control the home. Sometimes they fall hard on the men. When they now the other hand, when the men they get the picking them, and then a woman get for come in for take care for that picking. I saw a situation where a man was sleeping with his stepdaughter under the same roof, Jesus, with her mom, but her mom never noticed it. Some mothers can really be careless too. Jesus, Blash Ingram. A lot of terrible things are happening. Terrible things are happening. Terrible. And you see, even this situation like this, you see some mammies have go even notice and say, "His husband is sleep with his step pikin for house." So they go give belle inside house. They go only cover them for day. They take that pikin go cause abortion. They cover them only for day. Life continue. You are destroying that child's life. You're destroying that child's life. So please, either you are ready to take care of a child, or to be a mother, play a motherly figure or a father figure in the child's life, or you let it go. Don't come because of your selfish interest. You just want to get married and call Mrs. or whatever, and then you can't take some pikin, some human beings, or pikin, some woman, a pikin. You did maltreat them. When you come married, you know, you find house girl, you not see them, house boy, you not see them. You see now your step child. You come inside house, you see clear discrimination. Your own kids are always looking healthy, dresses well, very neat. Why the other step? You will just see the difference is clear. Your stepchild does not have any right to sit on the table and eat with you with your kids. No. What for? Your stepchild does not, even if you cook, for example, now one meat don't remain for pot. You are picking the prefer for chop that one meat. Your step picking chop empty food because your step picking only that meat. God is watching, and you see that kind picking them. Now then they ever commorot. Now them God they ever bless them. So if you think you are a mother, that you think that your children will always be the best because you think at that moment you are in their lives, you have the opportunity to be in their life and to stay in the marriage. Just know that you waste your time. Tomorrow the end will always justify. Tomorrow will speak for itself. That child that you think that is a wayward, nothing will happen to them because they are not given a good treatment. Those are the ones that God will really outstand them. That is the truth. Black Sugar said the child couldn't tell her mom because her mom never listened to her. That is it. That's what I'm talking about. Give your children the opportunity to dialogue with your children. Give your kids the opportunity to be able to open up to you any day, anytime. So that if something like that happens, they'll be able to dialogue with you. They'll be able to open up to you. And you see some people that turn for lost their lives then, because at the end of the day, once the other person that might be the man don't see and say, the beginning is trying to open up, they threaten them by taking away their life, by killing them. This is what most of these rapists are doing. They'll threaten you, if you dare, I kill you. If you dare mention it, I kill you. If you dare make a person know, I kill you. And who knows, some of them can do it. When they see that, you see, as they don't become a threat for them, or if you can expose them, they might kill you. So please, let us be careful. Especially whether you have female children or male children, it's all the same. Go closer to your kids. Understand your children. Give them the opportunity to be able to open up to you at the appropriate time. Most of your kids are dying in silence. Most of our kids cannot even talk to their parents. If your kids cannot open up to you, who would they open up to? A stranger? Because yes, some of your children, they prefer to open up to a neighbor, to a stranger. Because why? That stranger, that neighbor has drawn them so close and make them their best friends. Make them to understand that they can open up to them. That's why some of you, your kids are dying even under your nose without you even taking note. Because you're busy with other things. Because you think that because you're a mother, you have to be a lion or a tiger in the life of your children. That is respect. That is no respect. The way some parents they behave, I just feel saying that they behave, they get this archaic mentality or this old-fashioned lifestyle. Where if you say as a mother, your child have to fear. No, your child will respect you, not be afraid of you. You make your pikin go fear you way, even if you there around, pikin of it talk because you there around. Pikin of it feel free because you there around. Pikin of it play because you there around. No, pikin go feel free only when you know they. No, that means you are a good mother, a good father. Your children should not feel free because you're around. That is very archaic, old-fashioned. It's very primitive. All the primitive people, they still behave so. Whenever she tried to talk to her mom about her stepdad, the mom said the child was a bad child and was trying to separate her marriage. You see? And the man in question know what the man in question is manipulating the mom. Hello, VP. Hey, how are you? Should I connect your photo show? Okay, let me put you on. We have our VP in the house. Welcome, VP.
Good day, everyone. Good day, host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to your show.
Yeah.
But I just have a contribution, just one contribution to make.
Go ahead.
If you are a woman or a man, and you know you cannot treat another man's child like yours, please don't venture into that marriage or into that relationship. And as you said, there are some women that are extremely very careless. I don't know if they are doing that intentionally or it's out of ignorance, because you cannot be with a child, especially girls, you cannot be with a child and something is happening and you don't know.
Yeah.
Because there's always a way that a child will behave towards her mommy or her papa. And if something is happening, you should be the first person to know, because if anything is happening to a child, the child's attitude will first of all change. For example, a child is being abused or is going through an abuse. The first thing is that child's attitude will just change. The child will just go cool. The child will just be cool. The child won't feel comfortable. Especially when their child is being threatened.
Yeah.
An example goes to this lady that this underage that lost her life because a government official got her pregnant and gave her some concoction. That was killing. That is not like the man did that intentionally and the man knew that child was going to die.
Jesus.
Yes, because you cannot make concoction and give to an underage like that, not knowing that that child is going to die. Yeah, it was intentional, just that he did not want
to cover up his dirty tracks.
Yes, he wanted to cover it because he knew when that pregnancy comes out, the child exposed, the child is going to tell the people who is responsible. Yes, so he did that. Man, we should not say that he never wanted to give. He knew that child was going to die.
Yeah.
He just wanted yes.
To eliminate the child, to just close his, cover up his track and everything.
Yes, and then he killed that child.
Wow.
He knew that child was going to die. He knew that child was going to die. Who does abortion, chronic abortion? Chronic abortion always ends in death.
Yeah.
Or it damages you if you don't go to the hospital and get it the right way. Chronic abortions with concoction, either you die or you lost your
womb, or
Yeah, and that man knew that child was going to die. That's what he did. Why he did what he did. So we should not, because I heard people were saying the man did not know the child was going to die also. So the man knew it. So with all these things, and then like us, our mom, for me, if I have my child, immediately there's nothing like the child is too small.
Yeah.
Those were in the I don't know if it was 80s or 70s when we were shy to educate our children about sex.
Yeah.
It's normal. If you don't tell your child about sex, someone else outside is going to do that.
Yeah.
And that person, you don't know if that person is going to mislead your child.
Yeah.
Or the person is going to do it the right way. So for me, if your child turns 12, because I think primary school as from 10, They start teaching them about sex. They show them what condom is and everything. Teach your child. Like there's this situation. There's a woman here. The woman, like the child is 16.
Mm-hmm.
So the child got a girlfriend, 16 and 15, older, 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
So like the girlfriend is older than the child.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a year older.
Mm-hmm.
So he brought the child. So the mama could not refuse because you know they will not hear. You know what the mama did?
Mm-hmm.
The mama ordered the mama make an order. The mama ordered a packet of condom and gifted the child. And said if I don't do it, they will go and he's going to go and buy it, or they will do it the chronic way, and the child will get pregnant, the other person will get pregnant, or they will contract disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the mama bought a pack of it and gave it to the child.
That is very good, but some people will not do that because they think that no, we are living in a computerized world, a computered world. You know?
Yeah, that if you don't do it,
another person will do it, or they will make mistakes. Stop.
Yes.
We'll
go and see it somewhere. And for us, the men, if you have like, for example, you have to bring a second wife at home, or maybe your marriage happened to crash, you got children. Please, husbands, when you want to bring a lady home, you have to let that lady know, if you love me, love my puppies.
Yeah.
Like my puppies are my kids.
Yeah.
If you are not coming only for me,
if you love me, you love my dog. Yeah.
If you love me, love my dog.
Yeah.
So if you are coming, if you just make it straight to him, to her, or to the lady, or to the man you're getting married to.
Yeah.
Like,
or if you cannot take it, the woman cannot take it, Kukuma tell the man that okay, maybe if you have a relative or grandmother also, can we take the child there? Come to an agreement, a final conclusion before you are going into the marriage.
But why would you want to take your child to a grandma?
What do you want me to say?
If you cannot, life is a compromise. If you cannot love, for example, I'm coming, I have my child. If you cannot love my child, then you are not ready for me.
No.
And if I can't love your child, I'm not ready for you. There's no need to take the child to the village. Why?
No.
Why? This life is a compromise. As if you cannot, like, for me, if I cannot take care of you like my own child, if I cannot love you like my own child, I will not accept to take care of you, or I will not accept to go into that relationship. Or better still, if you people love yourself so much, people should be boyfriend and girlfriend, not husband and wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be boyfriend and girlfriend, yeah, stay your separate way, you come and visit, I come and visit. And then in that case, you people should not make babies.
Yeah.
If you people cannot tolerate each other's children.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, this is all I have to say.
Thank you very much.
My kids are still not feeling okay, so.
Oh, it's well. It is well, okay? It's well.
Kisses to King. King, I love you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Love you too. So, Asha's up. Asha's up there. So, my dear people, as King downstairs, King Aisha's up. How can you stop Aisha in this cold weather? It's very cold. Relative temple. Excuse me, guys. Relative temple. God willing. Aisha's up, baby. Will you ever strike her? Will you ever see? Yeah? Come. Excuse me, royalty here. Tired waiting. Come. 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 You don't know? No? Hey. Come over, Kaka. Okay, royalty. Royalty never big. So my dear people, royalty want to lick ice cream for the phone. Sorry. So if there is any person to call, you should call. Otherwise, as royalty don't start, so we'll call it a day, or you share this video. If you are not ready, all what we are saying is that if you're never ready for being a mother into a child's innocent child's life, please don't start what you cannot finish. Some of una stepmother them don't send una step picking them for untimely grave, untimely death. Some of una don't put una step picking them for trauma. Wait till today, and this thing is a chain. So please, if you are maltreating your stepchild due to the fact that you were also maltreated by your stepmother, please cool down. Calm down a little bit. We should learn how to correct things and do things the right way. J Unit Debunking, welcome. Thank you. We should learn, we should hail you too, welcome. We should learn how to do things the right way. You should not maltreat someone's child as a stepmom because you were also being maltreated along the line. You want to give it back. After all, I went through the same maltreatment. I did not die. So you will not die. Some of these picking them along the line, they did die. Some of una, when una start with this maltreatment, so the devil go take charge over una. Una the do something una overdo. How can you boil water? Boil water, throw for picking the skin, for your step picking the skin. You expect that picking be alive. How can you beat a child and use machete, knife for wound picking the skin? How can you lock up a child in a small room on chains like prisoner? Even prisoner, they give them chop. Without giving this child will go for months without eating. Please, let us stepmothers be calming down. If you want to go into marriage or a relationship, let this man know, okay, you are a mother, and some of una stepmom them, una never get picking them till now. Now because you don't want to love your stepchild. You don't want to love the picking way God don't give for your care, your keeping. So how can God bless you with a child? Some of you stepmoms, you're still now up to now praying to God, running helter-skelter, looking for a means. You want to conceive, you want to have a child, but there is a child under your keeping. Now, who knows? There is a child under your keeping. Now, don't call me, don't come post me video. Under your keeping, where you cannot even take care of that child. Where? Some pikin there under your keeping, where you not take care of that pikin. You know if you take care of that pikin and you expect, may God bless you with pikin. Some person call, they come in, they don't post my video. We are closing even. You will not expect to have a child when you are not treating pikin na pikin. Blessings, it bring blessings. You cannot be sending away blessing, a child that is a blessing, my video don't post. And you want God to bless you with a child. So some of you, these stepmothers that might be, you are crying and praying for God for the fruit of the womb. Try to love the ones that are under your keeping, under your care. Try to love the pikin the way they are step picking them, when they under you. Love them, treat them with love, so that God will open your womb, so that God will bless you with another fruit of the womb. If you hate a child, you cannot say you love a child, you want God to bless you with a child, while you are hating on another child. It's not possible. You cannot be hating on another child and you expect God to bless you with the fruit of the womb. So this is a food for thought. If you are a stepmother and this video reaches you and you know that you have been behaving this way, maybe out of ignorance, maybe out of anger, and some of these stepmothers, then you turn out to maltreat your stepchild because you think that, oh, after all, born now, you go cook chop, you know, and keep picking. I don't born as some picking for a way to chop the chop. You maltreat the picking because you have not had your own. You want God to bless you. Calm down. Try to love this child. Give peace a chance with this child and see if God will not bless you with your own. Don't be so wicked and wicked with this child, maltreating this child because you, and in the night you'll be crying and praying and running from pillar to post, looking for men of God, looking for blessings for the fruit of the womb. I hope you guys can hear me. Some call don't come inside, don't block you don't post my thing. We are close 11. Let us treat these children with love. Nobody knows tomorrow. The rejected stone, they say, will always become the chief cornerstone. Not be picking a born for your belly, go take care of you tomorrow. Your own that will you even give birth to, sometimes they no go even know your name, they go abandon you run. Why would that pikin wey you pick am for street, that your step pikin, that family pikin wey you take am, you treat, you men am, you treat am with love, e go carry water give you drink, e go treat you with love, e go bury you, give you a befitting burial when you die. Most at times we should not only think that it is our own children that we give birth to them, that we have to give them the best, that will be our children, that will build a house and put us inside. It is not always like that. Let us learn to love any pikin wey come for our care. Let us learn to love these children. They comes with blessings, with open doors, if you treat them well. Okay, God bless you everyone. Thank you for being here. We'll be calling it a day, and we are going to meet again on the 14th of February. That is my birthday. I will be live with the other true life story. Well, I just give on a hint about a lady when a true life story where a marriage don't spoil, a life, a health don't spoil. She is crying. She needs solution. She needs advice, because at this point she doesn't know how to go back. She said I should keep her ID. I should hide her ID, because now she's confused. She thinks she's dying. She thinks of committing suicide. She has thought of committing suicide. She's thinking, she doesn't know how to go about it, because it decay her life, because it won't please her husband. It give her husband from the behind. Now it get leakage to work out diapers. So I will come on the 11th of the February with a full story. On the 14th of February, sorry, which is my birthday, I'll be coming with this full life story. It is a life story, not a story, fabricated story. A story that someone confided in me. Someone is crying in my inbox that we have to come. She needs to keep her ID like that. I'll explain everything. And if you have solution, we have doctors on this street. We have nurses. We have people that can give advice. Let us advise this lady on how to go about this her situation, because she is losing it. She is very young. She cannot die and leave her kids because of her husband. She tried saving her marriage by giving it from behind, and now the husband said she cannot be staying in the same house with a woman that is smelling, of which it was his cause. So shalom everyone. Thank you for being here. I appreciate having you here. We'll call it a day, and that is it. Bye everyone. Thank you everyone. Thank you G Unit. Yet another day with Emma. Please, we should subscribe and support her. Mommy asking for a friend. VP Miss Kim, thank you very much. Blanche Ingram, thank you very much. And everyone, Jin Keng Don, who called, and who again? If I don't call your name, please. I've helped on Zumba, and somebody was the first in this house. Who was the first in this house? Thank you. Bella Fountain, thank you very much. I appreciate. Linda Ngwa, thank you very much for the beautiful review. Thank you very much. And the girl with the vibes, I think it was the first. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you all. Waka Waka, thank you. If I don't mention your name, I do appreciate. God bless you all. And we'll meet again. Please, 14 February, come and let us give this our sister's solution. Bye, everyone. Bye.